everyone. So, okay, I don't know where to begin, but, I guess... Okay, after I made my last video, I liked something on DeviantArt, and it was from a user that, let's just say when I looked when I looked on their account, their artwork was, I talked to my friend about his artwork, and that I've seen worse stuff on DeviantArt, and he also said that he's used to doing his artwork, and I completely get it. However, when I looked at this user's artwork on their account, I feel like their artwork is more worse than my friend's, which is honestly a relief now that I'm saying that. Because by comparison, my friend's art is not that bad anymore. It's tolerable, but still, just the fact of suggestive positions, or even just dialogue of certain characters just talking teasingly, seductively, saying that they want to fool around, have fun, or be alone with their significant other or whatever. All I know is that it might obviously involve sex. And I feel like, in my personal opinion, since I'm friends with this person, and I completely understand about their artwork, they're used to it. They just like doing it, and I completely understand. Female characters in bikinis, topless, or just straight up nude. That's fine. But it's just, it's not, oh God. Just some things, like, they're private parts, just out in the open, mostly the bottom part of their, just fully in the breeze, where you can actually see that private part. And ladies, put your damn bikini or underwear on, okay? Please, don't let your no square be out in the open, especially from the back, or just from looking at your naked butt. Just please get your no square away from me. Anyway, I would feel like, if I was friends with another person who did similar artwork, I would want them to tone down just a little bit of their fun, if you catch my drift, about the character's dialogue, of them wanting to have fun, them being so seductive, or teasing, or just wanting to be alone with their significant other. Mostly it's the female characters being seductive, and the male characters just, I don't know, either just, I don't know how to describe it, but, let's just say, it, it bothers me just a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna complain to them, but it's just, I can't stand sex, just by actually seeing it. If it's just one picture, not explicitly, or them, like, actually seen having sex, especially with, private parts, the substance coming out of the man or woman's body, the moaning, groaning, noises, everything about that, just no. I mean, I appreciate that there's that not safe for work warning. Thank God for that, because especially during YouTube, 2017, there was an age-restricted mode added, and honestly, in a way, I wouldn't blame YouTube for adding that, because, you know, social media still exists, and there's porn sites, and Twitter also involves having those specific images or videos on their on their social media platforms. So yeah. Anyway, so I was like, okay, this person's artwork is much explicit and graphic, and way too much. Like, I went to their Twitter, and since it was uncensored on Twitter, because that's what happens when you go on DeviantArt and when you go to a Twitter link to see the uncensored version, I just kept on scrolling to see all the pages, all of it, and I was just keep scrolling, just squeamishly, quivering my brain. I was just looking on in horror of all that, and I was like, sometimes I question what's going on in these people's brains. Like, why are they into this sort of stuff? Like, why? Why? I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't mind if people have sex, but just as long as that, especially if children are on the internet and they stumble upon stuff. And I swear to God, I mean, most people can either be kids or adults. It's fine. But if kids, okay, I'm sorry if I'm just rambling about this, but all I need to know is that kids are obviously naive, they're innocent. And if they see something absolutely explicit, sexual, and if their parents are not around, then they're probably gonna be traumatized, or worse. They would be absolutely grossed out, messed up. And I would just feel bad for those children who would stumble upon that stuff. And I'm just like, okay, we need to take care of this. I am gonna do something about this. I am gonna make sure that this never happens again. And, speak my mind. Especially speak to the parents of these children. Sorry. I'm probably just rambling about if children saw certain stuff, they would be traumatized. I mean it. Especially when I saw a film that was absolutely disturbing involving a baby being the cries of that newborn baby being it just makes me sick. Okay. I mean, when I try to research about the OC that this person made, it wasn't from a game or anywhere else. They actually made that OC a decade ago, and I'm just like, this little... You know what? I'm glad that it doesn't involve an already existing character, because also due to certain things like harems, where mostly I heard that from animes or an animated story, and harems involve wives, like a man married to multiple wives, but for harems it just involves girls being around one guy and either he dates them or has sex with them. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Like, why? I mean, I completely get it. If a man is attractive, gorgeous, and is headcanon to be a ladies' man, or I don't know. What I found out about this OC, he's apparently a sex god who lost his virginity to some sexual 100-year-old lady who is, I don't know, a demon, I guess. Yeah, it's just weird. It's just full-on weird. And, of course, it involved characters that I already knew from other things, and it was absolutely uncomfortable to see all of that. But most of the... Actually, no, I'm not going to say that, but... If my character, Richard Hayes, encountered this person, this OC, he would 100% have a meltdown and kill him. I'm not kidding. He would kill him. And if he died, then Richard would go on to live his life the way he wants to, peacefully, a virgin, not wanting to have sex, wanting to live a happy life with his girlfriend, to be his future wife, and for him to have a child one day, without sex, of course. And, yeah, just, you know. But, as, also, just a quick note. I saw Batman and Cape Crusader clips on TikTok about Harley Quinn, and people seem to like her. I mean, aside from the obvious fact that the Harley Quinn character and the Caped Crusader is Asian, and also a plus-size woman, which is nice. She's a psychiatrist, and she's not involved with the Joker, which is great. It's great, and that's fine. If an already existing white character is changed to a person of color just one time, that's completely fine. Okay? Good. Bye.